Hello ladies, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. Now, before we dive into today's video, I wanted to thank each and every one of our new subscribers. There are almost 1,000 of you ladies that have joined our community here on YouTube. So welcome to each and every one of you, and those of you that are current subscribers, welcome back. Now, this video I was asked to do by my niece Ann Stanford. So what we're going to be talking about today is skincare, and more particularly how to have youthful and beautiful skin as we age. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you ladies is my skincare routine. And these are things that I have done over a period of time, and I would probably say around 15 years. I have been following this regimen for my skincare, and trust me, all of these things take time, but however, if you follow the tips that I share with you in today's video, you will have beautiful and youthful looking skin as you age. Now, before we dive into my tips on how to look youthful as you age, if you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if you are interested in that, please go ahead, click that subscribe button and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. Now, without further delay, let's jump straight into today's video. Okay, ladies, so welcome back to the channel. Now, before we dive into my tips on my skincare routine, I wanted to do a quick share with you ladies. If you can see these beautiful roses right here, these are some roses that my daughter got me for my birthday. I just celebrated my 60th birthday last week. So these are some really beautiful roses, and I wanted to just share with you, look how big the bloom is on these roses, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So now let's dive into these tips. The first thing I wanted to tell you, I'm going to be going through some practical things that I do in order to have healthy and youthful looking skin as I have aged over the years. So we're going to be talking about the practical tips, and then we're going to get into my actual skincare routine. So let's get into today's video. Now, if you ladies are interested, what am I wearing today? Now, this is a silk midi-length dress that I wore at a wedding, and I have not worn it in a very long time, but I decided to just put it on today because silk is one of those materials that is cooling in the summertime. And I thought, why not? I'm just going to put it on today. So that is my outfit for today. Now, the first practical tip that I have to continue to have youthful and beautiful looking skin as we age is to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Now, one of the things I've done over the years is the first thing when I get up in the morning is I drink 8 to 10 ounces of water. Now, I think we all know that we should drink water throughout the day, but one of the most important things that you can do to have better looking skin is to drink water first thing in the morning, because while we are sleeping at night, our body becomes dehydrated. So you need to replenish your body with hydration first thing in the morning. When it comes to hydration, this depends on your body weight, how much water you need in comparison to how much you weigh, because there are some people that actually need to drink more water than others. Hydration is my most important tip to having beautiful looking skin as we age. Now, the second practical tip that I have to having healthy and beautiful skin is to move your body. Exercise is key when it comes to getting blood flow into your skin and really all over your body, because when we move our bodies, it allows for blood to flow in certain areas of the body, and also it affects your skin. And when it comes to exercise, I realize that there are some people who maybe work out at home, or maybe you are not able to go out to a gym, or you don't enjoy being outdoors, but you can even do some simple exercises at home that's going to allow you to keep the blood flowing in your body, like walking up and down the stairs, or just some cleaning, housework and things like that. Whatever you are doing, move your body every single day. And we want to make sure that we're doing this because exercise is not only good for you, but it is something that I have done for over the past 20 years, is to build in an exercise regimen in my daily routine. And this is very important to me. And I've realized that it's also been a key element to me looking younger as I've aged. Now, the third tip that is practical with regard to skincare is diet. Now, we all know that a healthy diet is essential for being healthy and also having healthy skin. I don't like to tell people what they should eat or what they should not eat, but however, I have been working really hard over the past 20 years to eat really whole foods, foods that are natural in their form, foods that provide nutrients to my body. And the results I have seen with regard to my skin has been just phenomenal. So changing your diet is going to be one of the most important, like water, things that you can do to have beautiful and healthy looking skin as you age. Now, once again, there is really no perfect diet for everyone. It depends on you, your body type, whatever you need to nourish your body. But one thing that is essential for everyone is to eat more whole and natural foods, foods that are not processed, foods that come in their whole form, and foods that actually nourish the body. And in turn, it's going to give back to you in the form of beautiful and healthy looking skin. Now let's talk about getting plenty of sleep. Sleep is super important when it comes to your skin looking healthy, looking youthful, because one of the things that I've seen when people do not get enough sleep is they have bags underneath their eyes or dark circles around the eyes. This comes from not getting enough sleep. Now, this is something that I think we need to super focus on, because when we get enough rest, not only are we going to feel better in our bodies, but getting enough rest is going to make your skin look vibrant, your eyes look bright, and you're going to just look better overall. So we need to focus on getting no less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, restful sleep per night. Now, I know sometimes this is difficult, and also it was difficult for me in the past until I started to put in some things that would help me wind down at night. And I did a video on my channel a little while back on getting a restful night's sleep and some of the things I do to prepare to get a restful night's sleep. So for those of you that are new on my channel, you can go back and watch that video. But sleep is super important. If you want beautiful skin, skin that doesn't wrinkle up, skin that is not dried out, skin that doesn't make you have dark circles and bags around your eyes, getting enough sleep is going to be one of the most important things that you can do. Now, the last thing I want to mention before we get into my actual skincare routine is to treat yourself. Now, what I do is a non-negotiable treatment for myself, which is at the spa. I frequently, at least once a month, go and get these steam treatments on my skin, and I love them. And this is something that is a non-negotiable for me. And the reason I do this is because not only is it good for my skin, but it actually makes me feel good. It actually makes me feel like I'm doing something for myself. And as women, I just really think we should have some non-negotiables, because we have actually been moms, or, those of you who have been moms, we have to carry a lot of weight in our homes and in our families. So I think we should all have non-negotiables and things that we are going to do for ourselves. Let me know in the comments section down below, do you have a non-negotiable for things that you are absolutely going to do for yourself? So the spa treatments are my non-negotiables, because this has really made a huge difference for my skin. And I do know that you can buy these steam machines offline or Amazon or somewhere, but it's a non-negotiable for me because I want someone else to do that for me. And so once a month, I go and get a steam treatment on my face and also a massage. And this has been a game changer for opening the pores of my skin and just allowing me to get all the impurities out of my skin. Now let's get into my actual skincare routine. So right here on the screen, I want to share with you ladies the skincare products that I use on a daily basis. And I have been using these skincare products for probably about 8 years now. And these are very natural, organic ingredients in these skincare products. And so that's one of the things I wanted to talk about as well, is really pay attention to the ingredients that are in your skincare products, because sometimes there are ingredients in skincare products, even if they are expensive, that are going to dry out your skin, things that are not healthy to put on your skin. So just because something costs a lot of money does not mean that it is good to use on your skin. So we want to make sure that we're paying attention to the products that we're using on our skincare. So it is a huge priority for me to use good, clean products on my skin. What I'm gonna do next is just do a voiceover in my actual skincare routine. Now, before we do that, if you have just landed on my channel for the very first time, I would love it if you would go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant, more graceful, and in today's video, more beautiful. So let's dive into my actual skincare routine. So the first thing I do before beginning my skincare routine is to thoroughly wash my hands so as to not transfer any bacteria or germs onto my skin. And now I'm going to start my skincare routine. This is the Frothy Facial Wash by the brand Origins. This is a plant-based facial wash that is really, really good for your skin, and it only takes a little bit, a couple of drops at a time, to really lather up your face, as you can see here on the screen. And then I rub it in really good to make sure that my face is going to be really nice and clean. And so I just work it into my T-zone, around the cheekbones, and just really lather it up and get my face super, super clean. And as you're going to see here in just a moment, after I wash off the facial wash and get my skin really cleansed and dried, it looks really, really good already. But what we're going to do is go in next with a mask. And this mask is also by the brand Origins. Now, I really do love this mask because it is not a really thick application. And it's a really thin mask. You leave it on for about 10 minutes. You can leave it on while you're showering if you choose to do that. And then you're going to let it dry, and then you're going to wash it off. But it is a wonderful face mask that helps to purify the pores of your skin. And I absolutely love this one. And right here you can see I'm just patting it to make sure that it's completely dry. Now we're going to go in and wash that off. Now this is some skincare that I love. It is from Paris, France, by the brand called Typology, and they actually can match your particular skincare to your cleansing products, and you can do that online on their website. So I love the brand Typology as well. It is 98 or 99% natural ingredients, so a really good skincare brand as well. And right here I'm just drying my face again. And then I'm going to move on to the next step of my skincare. Look at how beautiful my skin looks already. So the next thing we're going to do after the wash is we are going to go in with some moisturizer. Now this is super important. Now this moisturizer is a ginseng moisturizer by Origins. And you only need a few drops, and you're going to see how moisturizing this is on my skin. Now with this one, I bring it all the way down to my neckline and also the décolletage. Sorry about that. And I just rub it in and make sure that my skin is super hydrated. Now, this is the perfect routine before bedtime, because you want to make sure that your skin does not dry out when you are lying on a pillowcase and actually sleeping at night. But look at how beautiful and moisturized my skin is. I love this. Now, this right here is the serum. The next thing I do after the moisturizer is I apply a facial serum. This one is also by the brand Origins, and I'm just making sure that everything is rubbed in really well and just making sure that my face is moisturized. Now this is a spritz that I like to put on my face to just kind of dry everything in, and that was by the brand Primally Pure. And look at my skin. Look at how beautiful. Now this is what I would do before going to bed. Now my lips are also a part of my skincare. So after washing my face and getting everything off, I apply a lip oil. And this one is by Typology, also from Paris, France. So you want to make sure that your lips are moisturized as well so that they don't crack, especially in the winter time. And now look at the end result. I love it. Okay, ladies, so that is all I have to share in today's video. I hope you've enjoyed these tips, and I hope that some of them can be beneficial to you in having more beautiful skin as you get older, because I know as a woman it is very important to us that we have beautiful looking skin. And so I hope these tips have been beneficial to each and every one of you. And if they have, please go ahead and hit that like button, because that really does help this video get shown to a lot more people. And also, once again, if you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if you're interested in that, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. And as usual, thanks for watching, ladies, and I will see you in my next video.